What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked it, sub, and let's get into this. We've got it. It's the final trailer. I don't know about you, but I have been all over the place with this movie, from being slightly hopeful to not so hopeful to I think I'm back to being hopeful about it. I am a fan of Superman. You can see him back there. Got a bunch of them, mostly Batman, but plenty of Supermans. And Warner Brothers, and we've talked about this, they got about 38 billion plus reasons for this to work out, because between Harry Potter and Superman, they can't fail. They owe all the money. This needs to work. So let's go. We're going to watch it, and then we'll go back through and we'll do a break, scene by scene. So, all right. Final trailer for Superman by James Gunn, setting up the DCU.
Superman. The most powerful being on planet Earth.
We finally meet.
Now, as planned, I'll destroy you. And of course, that reporter you always do interviews with. Who raised you as a child? I'll kill them too.
Music is much better.
No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work.
Wrap it up.
Good luck with that.
Make a move, Big Blue.
They chose him. Let them die.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
That was badass.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
I'm still not a fan of that up-close view of the flying. Okay, there's a lot to like about that. The music finally was good all the way through. Got other action. Open right off with several buildings collapsing into this building that he's going to save. Immediate thought goes, are the same people that criticize Zack Snyder for the people dying in the buildings going to blame him for this? We'll see.
Superman.
And then obligatory, this is where we have to point out that Superman actually in the comics, and for quite some time now, he actually has telekinesis. That's tactile telekinesis. So what he touches, he's put in like a sort of a telekinesis bubble. It's how he's able to hold up planes without it snapping in half and things like that. So you can see him putting it in use.
The most powerful being on planet Earth.
And then, yeah, that's a great iconic shot. Looks a little deity-like, which I know big haters of whenever Henry Cavill did the thing, but yeah, there's Lex and Miss Tessmacher and Ultraman, who's a clone of Clark, and the engineer going into the Fortress of Solitude. They're able to go in because, of course, Ultraman, being a clone of a Kryptonian, is able to pass the sensors.
Finally meet.
Now, as planned, I'll destroy you. And of course, that reporter you always do interviews with.
Which so far we've seen the reporter he does interviews with isn't Lois, it's himself. It's Clark. Clark Kent is listed as the reporter that does a bunch of stories about Superman and keeps getting these lucky breaks of getting to talk to him.
Who raised you as a child? I'll kill them too.
flying. The flying looks great. The continued music beats of the dun 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 dun, dun, that's much better than breaking into that guitar riff that he kept doing in other trailers.
No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work.
He sounds great. He sounds great the way he does the extra voice as Superman. I think they even talked about his very emotional reaction. People that were gonna die. That as Superman, he does act stoic and controlled, and then as Clark on the farm, he acts a different way. And then there's that third personality we talk about, where how he acts when people who know his secret are there, and they see both sides. He's kind of got this third personality. So I'm very interested in it.
Wrap it up.
Good luck.
And yeah, see if I can get a shot of that's very clearly him fighting Ultraman. Yeah, there's Ultraman's suit. You can see he's going to use the heat vision. The same heat vision that we see the hammer of Baravia using, confirming that they're the same character. It looks like at this point his mask is off and he's got some like the long hair look.
Good luck with that.
By the way, this thing we keep seeing is Lex's interdimensional portal. That's where he keeps his prison cells and other things. Obviously, we're going to see it crack open at the end. So a bit of a portal situation thing going on. And then, yeah, we'll see. Clearly, Superman's able to modulate his punches to just hit normal people, not murder them. God, this just looks exactly the same shot as Superman Returns when Lex causes the earthquake and the ground starts cracking open. But yeah.
Make a move.
I love him saying, "Make a move, Big Blue."
Big Blue.
Yeah, that's more interdimensional fun. I think that's Crypto right there. I believe that is Metamorpho. Oh my God, there's baby Joey that Superman is holding on to. And there's Metamorpho holding on to them with his tentacles. Yeah, he's just one-handed baby Joey. Look at that. Everyone's going to get one of those toys for sure.
Buckle up.
If you're watching this now and then you watch this when we watch this on the stream, I guarantee you, I bet you $1 billion when this scene happens and Lois says, "Buckle up," that my co-host Gooch rolls his eyes and goes, "Oh," guarantee it. Watch, put it in the envelope.
Buckle up.
That's the war that Superman's talking about that he stopped. That Lex Luthor, I guess, he's funding the enemy against these civilians, and I think we'll see. Maybe his idea was he was going to stop it, but then Superman stopped it before he could.
They chose him. Let them die.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
I don't like that because that 100% just could have been Star-Lord in a Guardians thing. I get it, but yeah.
Hey! Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
Yeah. That looks great. His laser vision, heat vision finisher there. I don't know anyone that's going to complain about that.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that gimbal look that they keep doing in Black Adam and Guardians 3. But other than that, I'm fairly hopeful about this. Comes out July 11th. I've got a ticket for July 8th through Amazon. There might still be tickets through Amazon and Fandango promotions. But other than that, next month, we're getting it. Let me know what you think about it. That was the most action, the most consistent music that we've seen, and the most indicative, I think, of the movie we are going to get. So yeah, a lot to unpack there. Anyway, let me know what you think about it. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.